So I'm here with the author of Time Flies Finding Yourself by Maurice T. I got some couple of questions for him.
Yeah.
First one's going to be, why did you write the book?
I wrote Time Flies Finding Yourself as a guide for people, or for people that were my age at a point in time, like 18, 19 years old, like as a basis, because it's something I never had as a kid. So I think as kids, we never really talked about the issues that we faced, the problems that came across, the inspirations that made us who we are. We didn't really have that as a kid, and I felt like if I would have had this at the age of 18, 19 years old, I think it would have made a big difference as to now. Because growing up, you realize that we face a lot of the same problems that we see on social media. Like, oh, we all went through the same things as kids, and no one ever talked about this growing up. So I kind of put that in the basis. And there's many times that I probably questioned that I wish I'd had the knowledge I did as a kid. And I say that probably a lot of the times. And I think I have the tools in this book that could give that answer. So that's why.
So I got another question. How long has this book been in production?
The book's been in production for about 5 to 6 years. That's because when I first originally was going to drop this book, I was about 21, 22 years old, but I feel like I didn't do enough growing then. So I decided to not do that. And the reason I decided to not do that, and plenty of people will tell you like, oh, you're wise, or you could have done it at this age or something like that. But I felt like a big reason was like, you need time, you need experience, but I like to say that experience doesn't come with time. Experience comes with the things that you do, but I felt like I needed to experience more in life before I actually went and dropped this. And I think that was the most important take from this. And that's the reason why I waited. And I think I've experienced just enough. Not all of it. I mean, there's still different, way more walks of life to do, but just from what I've learned in the last 5 years have been just insanely crazy. So I think that's why I chose the idea of waiting to drop it till now.
So what are you hoping people take away from this book?
That's a good question. I think what I'm hoping that people take away from this book is to understand that their mental health is important and that time really does fly without you realizing it. Like 10 years have gone by instantly. I think we all maybe look back at our Facebook memories and like, oh, that was already 10 years ago. And these things that you don't even think about, like what has happened in that flux of those 10 years, it's insane how much growing you do as a child or as an adult. Like I couldn't imagine 10 years ago, me doing the things I'm doing now, like it would just really be insane. So I think what I'm taking away is for people to really connect with themselves a little bit more. That can go from traveling to like getting that job they always wanted, or meeting different lives of people, different cultures. I think that's probably the biggest takeaway. If it's just one person, then obviously that would make me happy, but like I just really want people to connect with themselves just way more than they have before.
Have you gotten past the issues mentioned in the book, or are you still working on them yourself?
Yeah, I'm definitely still working on those issues. I'm a whole lot better than what I was, but I definitely still struggle with some of the issues that I've talked about. Some of them that I have tips and workarounds how to get past that. But I recommend therapy in general, like even past this if you need it. I'm 100% go to therapy if you need it. But yeah, I'm definitely still working on those issues. So yeah, I would get therapy for sure.